What's up guys, we're back again today with another great video, and in today's video we're actually going to be showing you guys the new car that we got for the channel. And as you guys know, on this channel I've been heavy working on mostly Toyotas here on this channel, and this car is actually not a Toyota. We're actually going to be shifting over a little bit, but it's a car that I've had interest in since I was a little boy, and I'm really excited to actually have one and own one myself. And we've actually already got a couple people that have sponsored the car and going to be able to allow us to do stuff for you guys on the channel. So we're going to do a rundown of the car, of how it sits right now, and hopefully you guys will be as excited as I am about it, because we've definitely got a lot of stuff coming for the car, and we've got some good sponsorships for this car, and hopefully as long as I keep making videos for them, they'll keep sending us some good stuff for the car. So let's go ahead and we'll jump into the video and we'll show you guys what the new car for the channel is. So as you guys could see from the bead roll I just showed, we'll be also getting some good footage of the car coming up soon from one of my good buddies. He's going to do some roll shots of it and everything, and hopefully we'll get to do some roll shots of the TC as well, get some good footage of both cars, so I can kind of update some stuff on the channel. But anyway, let's go ahead and we'll jump into this. As you guys can see, it is a C7 Corvette. It's a 2014. It's only got 29,000 miles on it, so it's still a pretty new car. Whoever had it before me took really good care of it. Really, I can't find any imperfections on the whole car. Obviously, with me driving it on the highway and stuff like that, I'm sure we'll get some rock chips and stuff like that. But we're going to also be doing some stuff to protect that and protect the car from getting those rock chips. So let's go ahead and I'll dive into kind of telling you guys about the car, the specs of the car. That way you guys kind of can see everything about the car before we start doing some upgrades to it. So this is a 2015, like I said before. It does have the Z51 package, so it does have the sports brakes and some of the other sport upgrades that the Z51 package comes with. The roof on this one is actually carbon fiber, but the owner actually had it spec to be painted the same color as the car, so it does have a carbon fiber roof. That's what the build sheet said. This car, one thing that's kind of cool about it is it actually was delivered to the original owner actually at the Corvette Museum, which is obviously just right up the street from us, and the owner drove it from there straight to Texas, had it in Texas. He put like 20,000 miles on it, sold it, and then the guy, I think I'm actually either the third or fourth owner of this one, but that guy brung it to Tennessee, and it's lived in Tennessee ever since then, and it'll be in Tennessee obviously as long as I have it. So some of the stuff that I guess some of the people that have had it before me, the windows are already tinted on it, so that has already been done. They've actually wrapped right here in the center, as you can kind of see. A lot of Corvette people wrap this, and I think the Z06 actually has this already painted a different color on it, but it's been wrapped in a carbon fiber. It does have the spoiler in the back, which has also been wrapped in carbon fiber, but it's only been the top. The back was not wrapped, so as you guys can see, the back is still the same color as the car. This is the shark metallic gray that the Corvette comes in. Really cool color. I really hadn't seen a lot of these in this color. As you guys can see down here, it does have the black wheels. I have been driving it a lot, so it's a little dirty right now, but we've got the bigger brakes in the front, and that owner also had them spec'd painted black, so it's kind of a sleeker look instead of the red calipers or the blue calipers, or I think you could have even got them in yellow this year. So as you guys can see, that rotors are slotted. Trying to think if there's anything else on the outside that has been changed. Obviously the exhaust does have the option switch at the bottom, so you can make it, you know, quiet, or you can turn it all the way up to the track mode. So it does have the baffles inside. I guess that is pretty much it for the outside that I know of that's different. Obviously you got this that's black here, and then the black that runs across the top. So let's go ahead and we'll check out the inside here. And as you guys can see on the inside, it's just black on black. So you got the black leather seats in here, and the dash and everything is black. It does not have any of the red in it. So just kind of a sleek looking car. Whoever this guy was that spec'd this, obviously they just wanted to go for the cleaner look, not really anything that was loud per se, or that stood out a lot. So as you guys can see in here, this is kind of what it looks like. And as you've seen on the first video that I actually made of the Corvette, I made a short of the carbon fiber paddle shifter extensions right here. That's pretty much the only mod that we've done on this car so far. As you guys can see, they kind of did put the little Stingray logos up here and stuff. Got the Stingray floor mats, but other than that, it is a pretty factory car, and they kept it very clean. So that's one thing that I really liked about this one. I didn't want to get a car that had already had a bunch of stuff done to it, because I wanted a clean canvas. That way we could do, you know, what we wanted to do to it on this channel. With that being said, let's go and I will show you guys what we've got that we're going to do probably next or in the following video. We've got 2 videos coming up for the Corvette. So for starters, as you guys know, I'm going to kind of tie in the TC with this here. We do have a lot of projects coming up for the TC as well, and having this car on the channel will allow me to do some more stuff to this car. We actually are going to completely wrap this car coming up here soon, so that's something that you guys can be excited about. We'll still be doing Toyota stuff with the Corvette as well. It'll just be kind of an added car to the channel. But with that being said, as you guys know, on the TC, we've got a lot of the real carbon fiber on it. And obviously the carbon fiber on the Corvette has been wrapped on there, and it looks like the 3M matte black carbon fiber. As you guys can see, I'll get a little closer. But I'm pretty sure from all the wrapping that I've done in the past that is the 3M matte carbon fiber. So as you guys know, coming up now is kind of this forged carbon fiber look that's kind of, you know, coming up in the car scene. That's kind of what everybody's kind of going to. It's something new, something different. So I actually got this one. It's actually from Vivid Vinyl, and it's their matte forged carbon fiber. And we are actually going to rewrap the hood in this, and I'm going to rewrap the spooler in the back for now until we maybe get a different spooler, hopefully. We're going to do it in this forged carbon fiber. So that's one video that's coming up. And then one of our sponsors for the channel is actually the Extreme Online store. And they make a bunch of stuff for different Corvettes. I think they started at the C5. They've got C6 stuff, C7 stuff, and they've actually even got some C8 stuff. I talked to them, and we're going to be set up with them. The first thing that they're going to send out to us is a front lip right here. It's their stage 3.5 front lip, so it'll come out, and then it's actually got these winglets that go up the side, so it kind of reminds me of like the Z06 style, or the ZR1 that they had for this year. So the winglets are actually going to come halfway up these side markers right here, which will be really cool. And then hopefully we can get them to send us some side skirts, and then the 3.5 spooler in the back once we get that first video done. So that'll be the next video we're going to do after, maybe before or after we do the wrap for the car. So there's definitely going to be some changes coming. I hope you guys are excited about this car. I'm very excited. Obviously, you guys know I am from the pictures in here, the Dodge Viper is definitely my dream car by far, and I've always been a huge Dodge Viper guy since I was little, but I've always been super interested with the Corvettes. I actually got a chance to drive a red one back when I got married, and ever since then I kind of fell in love with the C7, so that's why we kind of decided to get the C7. We were looking at some other cars. We actually had looked at a C8 Corvette. Obviously, as you guys know, that with the mid-engine and all that, and we also looked at the Supras. But for horsepower per buck, bang for the buck, and the nicest looking car for the buck, I think that this one is definitely the one. And the C8s that we were looking at were going to take a little bit longer than I wanted to get the car. That was going to be here, you know, like in January, like in the middle of winter here in our area in Tennessee. So that wasn't really going to help us much to where we wouldn't have a project in the summer. So we went ahead and we picked up this one, and I think it'll be a great car for the channel. Hopefully we can pick up some more sponsors and stuff like that so we can do a lot more cool stuff to the car. There's some really cool aftermarket side markers I'm wanting to get, and some different things. Hopefully I can spin off kind of what we did to the TC onto the blank canvas of this Corvette, and we can make it really cool and keep the car for maybe a long or short period of time, but we're going to make it look a lot cooler, and then maybe we'll jump to a different project. But it'll be fun to have for now while we do have it, and I'm interested to see where this car goes. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I know this was kind of a little bit different from our normal installs and stuff like that, but I did want to give an introduction to you guys for the car. That way you did know that we did get a new car for the channel, and you can kind of see what it looks like before we start doing all of the upgrades and aesthetic things to it that we're going to do. So anyway, make sure you please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace out, and remember, build your masterpiece.
Hey, I got something to say. I'm just so sick of hearing everyone complain. I know it's tough and I know there's pain, but hitting